Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to tackle something super practical: how to figure out a customer's problem in Spanish and do it with total confidence. By the end of this, you'll have all the tools you need to handle one of the most common chats you'll ever have.
So picture this. You get a message, and all it says is, no funciona. It doesn't work. That's pretty vague, right? Knowing the perfect question to ask next is the key to solving their problem fast. And that is exactly what we are going to master today.
So here's our game plan. We'll set our mission, build our toolkit with some must-know vocabulary, and then look at the blueprints, the actual questions you'll be asking. We'll even cover the logic of why you ask them in a certain order. Then, after a quick demonstration, it's your turn to practice. Let's jump right in. All right, first things first, let's build our toolkit. Think of these as the fundamental building blocks for our whole conversation. If you get these words down, everything else is going to fall right into place. Okay, here are the core words for our toolkit. I'll say the Spanish word, and you can see the English meaning right next to it. Let's go through them. We have motivo, ocurrir or pasar, desde cuándo, captura de pantalla, mensaje de error, pasos, intentar, dispositivo, navegador, aplicación, confirmar, and resumir. You can see how these cover everything from the why to the what and where. We're going to be using these immediately. Now for the blueprints. Let's turn those single words into some really powerful questions. I'm going to say each phrase in Spanish, nice and slow, so you can really catch the pronunciation. Go ahead and repeat them out loud right after me. Okay, this is your perfect opening. Let's say it. ¿En qué puedo ayudarle exactamente? That word, exactamente, is fantastic because it immediately gets the customer to focus on the specific problem. Next up, to get the full story, you can ask this. Ready? ¿Me puede explicar qué ha ocurrido, por favor? It's just a really polite and clear way to ask them to start from the beginning. Timing is absolutely crucial. Asking this question helps you figure out if it's a brand new issue or something that's been bugging the customer for a while. Let's try it. ¿Desde cuándo le pasa? You know, error messages are a goldmine of information. So this two-part question is perfect. First, you ask, ¿le aparece algún mensaje de error? And then you follow up with, ¿y cuál? A picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So asking for a screenshot is always a smart move. Let's say it together, nice and slow. ¿Puede enviarme una captura de pantalla, por favor? Okay, time to narrow things down to the hardware. You can ask, ¿en qué dispositivo le pasa? This one question can help you figure out if the problem is on their phone, their tablet, or their computer. And let's get even more specific with the software. Ready? Usa la aplicación o el navegador. Just like that. You know if you're dealing with a native app issue or a website problem. And this one is the master phrase. This is how you make sure you're on the same page. Para confirmar, entonces el problema es something, ¿correcto? It's so important. It proves you are listening, and it makes sure you're about to solve the right problem. Okay, so you've got the questions, which is awesome, but asking them in the right order, that's a real game changer. Let's talk about the logic behind a really smart and efficient flow. So what's the thinking here? Well, it's basically a logical funnel, right? You start broad with when to get the timeline. Then you look for clues by asking about any error messages. Next, you pinpoint the location with where, device, software. After that, you dig into how it happened by asking for the steps. And finally, you lock it all in and confirm. This structure gets you to the root of the problem fast. All right, theory is great, but let's see this in action. It's time for our demonstration. I want you to listen closely to how the agent uses our blueprint questions to guide the whole conversation. So the chat starts, and notice, right out of the gate, the agent uses 3 of our key phrases. They ask what they can help with, what happened, and since when. Boom. In just a few seconds, they've established the general problem and a timeline. And now the agent starts digging deeper. See that? They ask about the error message and where it's happening, the app or the browser. Those simple questions pull out 2 crucial details. The payment is always rejected, and it's happening in the browser. The agent keeps narrowing it down. They ask about the device, then ask for that all-important screenshot and the steps the customer took. With just a few questions, the agent now knows pretty much the whole story. And here it is, the masterstroke. The agent uses our final phrase to summarize everything perfectly. This confirms they understood everything and shows the customer that they've been heard. It's the perfect way to wrap up the diagnostic part of the conversation. All right, you've seen how it works. Now it's your turn. Let's do a quick practice round to make sure all these new skills really stick. You got this. Okay, 4 quick questions for you. For the first 2, just pick the right translation. For 3 and 4, I want you to fill in the blank. I'll give you a couple of seconds to think about it.
Okay, let's see how you did. For number 1, the answer is, of course, B, desde cuándo le pasa. For number 2, our crucial summary phrase, it's sí. Para confirmar, entonces el problema es, ¿correcto? The missing word in number 3 is captura, for screenshot. And in number 4, it's dispositivo, for device. So how'd you do? So here's your final mission. The next time you get a chance to practice, or even do this for real, challenge yourself. Try to use at least 4 of the questions we covered today. And always, always end with that powerful summary phrase. You've got the tools, you've got the blueprints, now you're ready to go solve some problems. Buena suerte.